Knowledge, teamwork and game smarts. These are the ingredients turning your everyday players into tomorrow's professional gamers. But to truly appreciate the future competitors of esports, we need to pay homage to the moments from the past. Arena Esports takes you on a trip back in time to enjoy the greatest plays from the world of esports. Some of the strongest League of Legends professionals from the Oceanic region took the fight to Melbourne, Australia for the region's League of Origin Grand Final event. This state versus state showdown was a proving ground for the toughest five-man squads. In this story of Team Victoria versus Team New South Wales, only one would walk away with the trophy.
Hello and welcome to the 2018 League of Origin Grand Final.
Once the players took their seats, the teams loaded into the first match of the day. Fans in the crowd would see New South Wales mid laner Triple take LeBlanc into the fight, while Swiffer from Team Victoria opted for Irelia.
Speaking of HP advantage, Only's going to take that one as a hookshot is going to register the stun. Flash comes in from Spook, safeguards to get himself safe, but no, he's dead. It's going to be enough as the electrocute puck finishes him off for first blood. Is now Swiffer. One more auto attack and they're going to trade. Only now in trouble as well.
Spooks the jungler was the first to fall. Excellent defensive tactics saw Swiffer outsmart Triple as the battle of the mid lane continued to rage. Victoria kept a minor lead for most of the match, but while his comrades were falling, Swiper pushed out his top lane to take New South Wales' first turret. A fight in the river saw the narrative completely flip. All five members of Victoria bit the dust in the game's first heavy 5-on-5 onslaught. That single victory put New South Wales in the gold lead and granted them the perfect opportunity to take the Baron uncontested. The team in red were now in full control. Victoria was chased out of the mid lane as New South Wales began their assault towards the blue team's last remaining turrets. Victoria lost the fight in their own base. Like a battering ram, Team New South Wales smashed through the last remaining turrets and took aim at the enemy nexus.
He's going to fall now, Spooks with the stopwatch to buy some time, but it's just not enough. It's a double kill as Triple well and truly bounced back. He's a 7-4-7 on the map right now as the nexus is going to be the next to be under fire, and New South Wales will take game one.
The first game was snapped up by the team in red after clawing back into the elimination and gold lead. Seated for game two, the jungles would be farmed by Only's Olaf and Spooks' Xin Zhao, as both players locked in their champions. Just past the 3-minute mark, Victoria's King claimed first blood in the bottom lane, while Spooks simultaneously took down his mid lane opponent to further increase the early gold boost.
And that's what happens when
New South Wales slowly made their return to power. Team Victoria players were being isolated, narrowing the gold margin between the two teams.
Yeah, King is still going to get taken down here as FBI does land the shot, and Jake now trying to get out. Does have the ultimate available, just trying to bait them underneath this turret, but he's holding it for so damn long. They get down there. FBI now with the last couple of autos will be able to get it.
A massive 17 eliminations were claimed before the map's first turret fell. A fight was forced at the Rift Herald, where Team Victoria came out clean. Triple and Destiny lost their lives in the brawl, while Victoria claimed the objective and returned to the lanes. Casualties continued to fall on both sides. FBI, Biopanther, Spooks and Jake met their fate in a nail-biting mid-lane brawl. Victoria opted to 3-man the Baron. The team in red were looking to steal the killing blow, but Destiny was found and eliminated by King. Turrets crumbled to the earth as Victoria mounted their final attack. With the fast and lethal threat knocking at their door, there was little New South Wales could do as their teammates and Nexus hit the deck.
Good double knock-up, and he's surviving for so long, but Pamu gets in there, and Everyone wants a kill at the end of this one. 19-16. Nexus goes down. Victoria.
The Australian fans were on the edge of their seats as both teams stood equally matched at one game aside. It was clear to viewers that the hometown team wanted the Origin trophy. LeBlanc was locked in for the mid lane for Swiffer, while the bottom lane would see Jake on Thresh and King on Jhin. As early as 2 minutes in, both teams were on the hunt for first blood. Dipping into the enemy jungle, Swiffer came out on top with a double kill in the first team fight of the game.
Smite battle as Pabu wanders on over. Good knock-up onto Spooks, who might have to flash to get out of here, as only gets the smite off first. Spooks gets out, but the Red Bull is still ticking down. First blood goes over to Swiffer in the mid lane. He may make it even a double, as there we go. Any form of priority.
Swiffer had to be shut down quickly. Once paired with his jungler teammate, Triple regained control of the mid lane to increase the New South Wales gold lead.
But it's not enough. Shutdown comes stun, but Triple.
What started out strong was quickly snuffed out. Swiffer was having a rough time in the mid lane. In the top lane, Swiper and Only found success when tower diving Pabu. New South Wales as a team were winning on all fronts. With the mid lane under fire, Destiny and Swiffer hit the deck as both teams lost a player. A long-ranged connect onto Triple from King saw some signs of recovery come out of the Team Victoria side. During their comeback, Victoria secured the Rift Herald just past the 18-minute mark. But it was all for nothing, as New South Wales not only removed the threat from the mid lane, but took down Jake and Swiffer after a chain of knock-ups. The team in red was in full control. The game entered a point of no return after 4 Team Victoria members fell to the might of their opponents. Once the Baron was claimed, all the team in red needed to do was further weaken the laneways in preparation for their final assault. Team Victoria's bottom lane turret and inhibitor fell as they cautiously waited for an opportunity to strike. Swiper occupied the mid lane to keep up the pressure. New South Wales ended the 26-minute game to put them at tournament point.
Continue pushing forward. Vanguard's edge just tickling New South Wales. Disarm does come in onto Triple, but Swiffer is just eliminated with the ultimate from the Syndra. Stun onto King, and he'll just evaporate on his fountain as well. And this is going to be New South Wales bringing themselves to match point.
The crowd got behind Team New South Wales as the squads reset for the live competition's 4th game.
Could possibly take it under Victoria's noses.
With all plans to close out the Origin tournament, New South Wales locked in Rise for the mid lane, Olaf for the jungle, and Alistar, Tristana and Atrox in the top and bottom lanes respectively. Destiny initiated first blood after headbutting Jake in range of a New South Wales turret. FBI focused down the out-of-position player to put an early kill on the scoreboard. Both teams were concentrating on their gold farm. An unexpected mid-lane tower dive saw Spooks rush in to drop Triple in order to gain some ground for Team Victoria. It was only seconds later that New South Wales struck back. An aggressive takeover saw King fall for the first time. Although he had speed on his side, Pabu fell near the top lane after Only and Biopanther pursued him through the jungle. Victoria was losing the early game. A trade of turrets occurred just past the 13-minute mark as tension grew in the mid and bottom laneways. Receiving the call to rotate, Team Victoria started to pre-plan their eliminations. But it was a victory short-lived as Spooks and Claire fell just seconds later. New South Wales were on the warpath. Team Victoria was stuck defending their laneways. Their opponents were rapidly gaining map control, so a fight had to be forced in order to regain lost ground.
Only looking for it. Oh, could that be the insta-kill? FBI almost taken down by their last command attack as the ultimate flies forward. The stopwatch is going to keep Only alive for the moment, as Spook's also going to use his, but Pabu has the AoE damage in the middle of this fight, gets the fear onto Only and claims the kill as Triple now threatening with a lot of damage on the back end, but the horse is so extraordinarily huge, and Spooks is sticking on the wall, wants attempted to find this stun, but it didn't even matter. FBI off to the side needs one, gets it. Can he get the next one after the reset? Spook says no.
Speaking of which, Pub is trying to prove me wrong.
Riding that tournament winning momentum, New South Wales had the champions in place to come out on top in almost every team fight. With every casualty lost, Victoria's forces were weakening. After taking down 4 Team Victoria members almost effortlessly, New South Wales eliminated the game's last Baron and began their final assault. Champion levels, gold, turrets and eliminations. On paper, New South Wales had it all over Team Victoria. With a vital push at the bottom lane, the 5-man force entered their opponent's base almost uncontested. Team Victoria had to make their last stand. With turrets and inhibitors crumbling all around them, they had to wipe New South Wales off their side of the map to stay alive in the tournament's 11th hour.
A decent team fight available here for Victoria, but is it going to be enough as the Aatrox zones almost everyone? It's only going down. A 1-for-1 trade, but now the Nexus is going to be exposed, and FBI has so much auto attack damage. This is Oceania, so we're going for some kills, but the Nexus kill.
In a dominating 4th game, the Light Blue Army defeated the home team to become Origin champions. The Oceanic League Dream Team lifted the trophy in front of the animated Melbourne crowd.
Thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button to keep up to date with the amazing esport content from around the gaming globe. Only on Unbeaten Esports.